Setting customer expectations. Typical customer dissatisfaction is coming from the too high expectations. Nevertheless, I did remind my listeners that today's good amplifiers are exceeding human hearing limits. People are still waiting for the miracle. When you have 100 watt good amplifier at home and purchasing 250 watt amplifier, the step up is minor, because to feel and listen twice louder sound you need 4 times more power. And what customers are saying? I expected from my new investments more. Expectations was set too high. A real step up feeling would be moving from 100 watt amplifier to 400 watt amplifier, with emotion of wow and what's the thing. Let us remember what James Bryson said about amplifier sweet point. Yes, you are right, 1/3 of maximum power. Want to serious step up from 100 watt amplifier? You need a 500 watt amplifier to drive 100 to 300 watt capable speakers, using 1/3 of maximum power. There is a formula what I borrowed from the large consultancy company. What is customer satisfaction? It is an experience minus expectations. The higher are expectations, the lower is satisfaction. Even experience is great, and vice versa. Blind test experiment. Whether or not amplifier sounds different is a subject of ongoing controversy. There are sensible, well-informed enthusiasts and magazine reviewers who will swear that there are obvious differences that are to them almost as obvious as the importance of the difference between the speakers. There are also just as many well-informed enthusiasts and reviewers who say that there are no meaningful difference in the sound of two properly functioning, properly performing amplifiers operating within their undistorted performance envelope. And there is a third contingent that opinions that the in-situ applications of different amplifiers with different speakers and other associated equipment and connectors can produce a difference. I experimented with the listening passive studio monitors in a blind test using a good studio amplifier and IcePower A62 amplifier prototype. After careful volume alignment, I was not able to distinguish difference how they sound continuously one-click switching between amplifiers. Of course, it was done well below the clipping level, so I'm giving my vote to the second opinion audience. Setting customer expectations. By setting customer expectations, I would say that customer who has good 250 to 300 watt amplifier shouldn't invest in my design. There will not be an audible improvement. Those who have 100 to 150 watt system will have significant feeling that there is improvement due to the extra undistorted power headroom, as well as driving amplifier at the sweet point of 1/3 of maximum power. Sound will be richer, mids precise, details will show up, low frequencies become rich. 3-ohm load capability will deal better with 3-way systems, giving extra clarity and neutrality to sound. Second big improvement will be ability to locate monoblock close to the speaker and avoid thick wires or B-wiring. Balanced input architecture allows locate speakers at any distance from control center without signal degradation. Low idle power consumption, enabling always-on amplifier operation. Things to avoid. Like any equipment, there are some operation scenarios to avoid. Scenario 1. The power switch has a spring-load mechanism for fast and sharp connection. Some people don't like on-off switch sharp click noise, and they try to control switching speed to make the noiseless on-off switch. This is bad practice, because the spring-load mechanism means to avoid sparkling when switching on. Slow switching may reduce switch lifetime. Scenario 2. Driving amplifier at max power with Cinewave. For example, trying to measure total harmonic distortions for maximum power in a bridged mode. IcePower 125 A62 has been designed for music applications. It can deliver continuous 500 watt music capability with confidence. But it cannot dispatch heat running Cinewave test signal at 500 watts. The normal music spectrum has a power density of 1/8 of Cinewave. If you run 500 watts Cinewave to the IcePower module for about 30 seconds, the thermal fuses will blow up. icepower engineers did built-in special electronic component to protect the board from inexperienced engineers not reading manuals. It is small damage to the board, but you need a replacement thermal fuse component to fix it, and it is soldering process. And finally, things to remember. Exceeding human hearing limits, driving real crossover load, Elon Musk statement, James Bryston amplifier sweet point, James Bryston, the importance of preamplifier, balanced and unbalanced interconnection, and setting customer expectations.